Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome again to Algebra 2 and starting with chapter 9 sequences and series. Lesson is mathematical patterns, which is in page 564. Our objective to identify mathematical patterns found in a sequence. A sequence is an ordered list of numbers. Each number is a sequence, is a term of a sequence. Okay, so here we have A1, A2, A3 till AN. A1 is the first term in the sequence. A2 is the second term in the sequence, and etc. till AN is the nth term in the sequence. An explicit formula describes the nth term of a sequence using the number n. Example, when we have the sequence 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. So the explicit formula is AN is equal to 2n, such that A1 comes from 2 times 1, which is equal to 2. A2, this is the second term, is equal to 2 times 2, which is equal to 4. And A3 is equal to 2 times 3, which is 6. Okay, so A4 comes from 2 times 4, which is 8, until AN is equal to n. Example 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. The odd numbers is a sequence. The explicit formula is AN is equal to 2n minus 1. For the first term A1, we have 2 times 1 minus 1 is equal to 2 minus 1, which is 1. So if you see, we substitute the value 1 instead of n for the first term. And for the second term, 2 times 2 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1, is equal to 3. And for the third term, A3 is equal to 2 times 3, 6. 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. A4 is equal to 2 times 4 minus 1, which is 8 minus 1, which is 7. Okay, so till AN is equal to n minus 1. So this is the explicit formula of this sequence. Also, we have another example. 1, 4, 9, 16 is a sequence, and the explicit formula is AN is equal to n squared, such that the first term 1 comes from 1 squared is equal to 1, and 2 squared is equal to 4, this is the second term. Also 3 squared is equal to 9, and 4 squared is equal to 16. So till AN is equal n squared. Okay, so this is the explicit formula for the sequence in the example. Now, using the explicit formula, example, a sequence has an explicit formula AN is equal to 3n. The question is, what are the first 5 terms of the sequence? Solution. AN is equal to 3n. This is the explicit formula. Then to find the first term a1, just substitute the value 1 instead of n. So we will get 3 times 1 is equal 3. So this is the first term of the sequence. And the second term, substitute the value 2 instead of n to get 3 times n, 3 times 2, which is equal to 6. And a3 is equal 3 times 3, which is 9. And the fourth term, a4 is equal 3 times 4, which is 12. And the last term, the fifth term is equal 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay, so these are the first 5 terms of the sequence. Another example. A sequence has an explicit formula an is equal to 12n plus 2. So the question here is, what is the term a4 in the sequence? So we can determine any term of the sequence. So this is the explicit formula. Now, because we want to find the value of a4, then just substitute 4 instead of n in the main explicit formula of the sequence. Then you get 12 times 4 plus 2, which is 48, plus 2, which is 50. Okay, so a4 of the sequence is equal to 50. Okay, so this is the end of the first part of the lesson for today. See you in the second part of the lesson, inshallah. Thank you very much for your listening. Assalamu alaikum.